Hey, what's up, guys, man? It's Rene Anthony at South Beach Transport. I know I haven't made a video in a while, fellas, man. Sorry about that, man. I've been on vacation with the family. Went out to Orlando, went to Disney, went to Food and Wine Festival in Epcot. If you ever get a chance, man, it's amazing out there, man. Went to, stayed out there for a couple weeks. When I'm back now, I see I have a lot of comments and a lot of questions, and I haven't made a video in about 3 weeks, man. But I'm back now, and I'm gonna do my best in the next 3 days, man, to answer every question and every comment that's out there. I'll do my best to do that, okay, guys? All right, I want to get to one question. It was about billing. All right, so how does the billing work? And, the question was, when I deliver a vehicle, how do we get paid, or when we pick up freight? Well, let me start with the vehicle part. If you book your loads through Central Dispatch, 75% of the time is COD, and what that means is when you deliver the vehicle, the customer will be there with a stack of cash for you, which that always feels great. And I highly recommend COD loads. I do my best to book COD loads. When I'm on Central looking at vehicles, one of my number one things next to the price, obviously, is it COD or not. If I have two vehicles and one COD and one is a com check, I'm always going to go with the COD load. Sometimes even if it's $100 less, man, just have the peace of mind. There's a lot of brokers out there that are really, really good, man. I appreciate all of y'all. But at the same hand, and the same time, I know all you brokers know, man, there's a lot of really bad ones out there, man. I'm a broker myself, and all my loads are COD, but there's a lot of brokers. What they do is they book the load. They'll charge the customer $2,000, the total amount, and then tell us that they'll pay us 10 days later or send us a check. And a lot of times that never happens, man. They never send a check. We got to go after their bond. It's a huge, huge ordeal. Got to call them and chase them around for the money. So I highly recommend, man, if you can, do COD, cash on deliveries. That's the best way to do it. 90% of my loads I do cash on delivery. There's very few companies that I'll accept anything else than that. So that's with Central Dispatch. Remember, CODs. And the way it works, you pick up the vehicle at delivery. You pay the carrier will be paid, which will be you or me in this case. And the customer has the money waiting for us at delivery. Do not, under any circumstances, take the vehicle off of your carrier without being paid. Does not matter what the customer says. If you take the vehicle off of your trailer, okay, and then the customer says, you know what, I don't have the money, you don't have possession of the vehicle no more. The customer could call the police, cause this big, big ordeal. When the police get there, the police are going to side with the customer. It's a civil matter. So whoever's in possession of the vehicle, that's the one who's going to have the rights to the vehicle. And if it's off of your carrier, you no longer have possession of the vehicle. It does not matter if you have the keys or not. And look, I'm telling you by experience. Me, myself, I've been in the situation where I've delivered a vehicle, took it off. The lady was super, super nice. She looked over a vehicle. Everything was fine. And then she says, I'm going to pay you with a credit card. I'm like, oh, no, I'm sorry. We don't accept credit card. And then she said, well, that's all I have. And I said, well, I'm sorry, but you have to get cash. Well, we don't accept credit card, as payment. And she said, well, there's nothing I can do. And she wouldn't give me back the keys to the vehicle. And I was like, well, what are you doing? She called the police. The police came in, and the police said it's a civil matter. You have to sue her. So, I ended up losing out because it was only $1,000, and I'm not going to sue her over $1,000. It's in another state. I'm going to have to show up to court there for what, $1,000? My airline ticket, food, hotel, and everything else is going to cost that. Plus, you have to hire an attorney. You can't just do it on your own. So it ended up not being worth it, So I learned from that mistake there. I never, ever take the vehicle off of my carrier until they pay me. I don't care what they say. I got to look over it. Listen, if there's damage on the vehicle, mark it on the bill of lading, and then you're covered by my insurance company. But that vehicle's not coming off my trailer without being paid. And if they have a big issue, I'll get in my truck and I drive off. That's fine, and we'll deal with it another way. They could Western Union me the money. I'll put the vehicle in a storage lot. But remember, COD, cash on delivery. Don't take anything else unless you make a deal with the broker, and the broker's going to send you the money, okay? Be aware also on com checks. If the broker says they're going to com check you the money, There's a $5 com check. Sorry guys. Oh, let me fix that. There's a $5 com check fee at these fuel stations. So Pilot, all of them have a little different fee, I guess. I don't do many com checks, but when I did do them, they did charge me a $5 fee. So, you know, the broker don't tell you, I know it's only $5, but so what? Let the broker pay that. You know, your money's your money, you know. And why should we have to pay? Sorry guys, I'm driving and I'm not in my truck, I'm in my personal vehicle here. But you know, again, why should we have to pay? You know, and you know, I don't agree with this, so I try to stay away from com checks. And if I do get a com check, I make the broker pay me an extra $5 to cover the fee of the com check. I know it sounds petty, but listen, you do 1,000 loads and it's $5 every time, that's $5,000, guys. Okay, so you know, for me, you know, if it's so petty for the broker, then why don't they pay the $5? You know, that's how I look at it. But you know, so that's how it works basically as COD. Also, like U-Ship. On U-Ship, oh man, they're the worst, man. I hate doing U-Ship loads. On U-Ship, the way it works is you pick up and then deliver before you ever get paid. And then you gotta get a code from the customer, and then you gotta input the code in on U-Ship's website. But you have to deliver everything to the customer, and then the customer will email you or give you the code. You know, it sucks because if they're not happy, they won't give you the code, and then U-Ship is not on your side, guys. I'm telling you, man, I hate using U-Ship. I do my best to never use U-Ship, but if I have to and there's some freight or something, I'll do it. But you know, I try to, you know, when I get there with the customer, I say, listen, here goes your merchandise, but I need the code. You know, I'm not gonna leave it here without the code. You know, so it's really, really important, you know, to remember that on U-Ship. Okay, now freight, I'm not a big freight guy, but for the little freight that I do use, like I use truckstop.com, on there, almost everything is like 20-day pay, 10-day pay. They'll send you a com check, you know, so that's just how freight works, you know. Most of those brokers that I've dealt with have been honest, but you know, I'm sure there's some shady ones as well. But you know, that's just the way it works there. With freight, you're definitely going to be 10, 20, 30-day pays, and basically they'll send you a check, or they'll com check you, or they'll Zelle you the money, or anything like that. Now, the forms of payment that I accept Cash App, PayPal, or cash, or Zelle. Sometimes I'll call the customer, and I always call the customer before delivery, a day before, and let them know I'm on my way and that the balance is $2,400. That way, when I get there, they're not surprised. Banks are closed. They have time to go to the bank and get my cash, you know. But I do accept other forms of payment, but I just don't accept credit card because they could do a chargeback on you, and you really have no ground to stand on it, man. I've lost tons of chargebacks. And you know, so I just figured cash is the simplest way. Cash App is good, but Cash App has limits. But you know, other than that, you know, it's really, you know, everything that has to do with sorry man, let me just hold this. It's basically everything that has to do with the payments and everything else on there. Okay, hey guys, man, I'm gonna get back to making videos here, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. I know, you know, I'm so surprised at how many subscribers I've gotten, and I, you know, I owe it to everybody on here who comments and follows me, man. I'm going to do my best to answer every one of your questions, man. Don't feel like I'm neglecting you, man. I'm sorry if I haven't got you. Everybody who's giving me their email as well for the study guides for the CDL, I'm going to email you those, man. I promise you, I'm going to get you that. I'm also going to get y'all a contact number for me, man, where you could give me a call, and I'm going to get you that. I just don't want to use my personal cell phone. I have a lot of subscribers and followers, but I'm definitely going to get a phone number, man, where y'all could give me a call directly, and we'll be able to talk, and you know, and if you have any questions or anything like that, I'll answer them for you directly, maybe, and kind of guide you through this transport process. Okay, man. But I really appreciate it, man. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, man. I really appreciate it. My goal was by January to have 1,000 subscribers, but I'm almost there, guys, man. Please work with me. And I appreciate it, man. Everybody follow me, man. And please keep asking questions. In the next 3 days, I will have every question answered that has been asked to me. And going forward, I'm going to do my best to always answer them, you know. But I do take a couple vacations every year. And when I do, I'll be out of the loop there. But usually it's only 3 weeks of my vacation. So I take 3 of them a year, 3 weeks each one. But other than that, I'll be back to making videos here, guys. Okay, I hope I answered the billing part the way you need. If I missed anything or anything, just go ahead and ask me, and I'll go ahead and answer it for you. Okay, guys. I really appreciate it, man. And let's go ahead and make this happen, man. And we need more drivers, man. Definitely, we have a shortage, man. So let's get some more guys on the road, man. You can make a killing out here, man. There's so much money to be made, man. I'm grateful, thankful, and I'm blessed to be able to have the opportunity to be a carrier, man. The amount of money that I make, I don't think I could have done it anywhere, man. I make, you know, more money than a lot of doctors make, believe it or not. And, you know, I'm blessed to have that, man. I mean, 10, 20 grand a month. I don't make anything less than that, and you won't make anything less than that, man. If you become a carrier and you do it the right way, man. You know. All right, guys, I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. It's Rene Anthony, SBT, South Beach Transport, baby. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. If it's your first time watching, please, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. I'll be making a lot more videos, and I'll be as helpful as I can to you guys, man. Y'all take care, okay? Thanks a lot, everyone. And Rene Anthony, I'll be making a lot more videos. Bye-bye.